Anderson Cooper's brother, Carter Vanderbilt, took his own life, leapt from a 14th-story window in New York to his death. Why would someone do that? Someone given everything. Life comes with a price. Part of that is engagement, is a purpose in life, some sweat, some obstacles to overcome to make it all worthwhile. I was learning that the hard way from my dad. I was 10 years of age. And I'll tell you the difference between being a Visentin and being a Vanderbilt. The Vanderbilts had an estate near my father's bicycle shop. He was starting in the 60s. And my dad was a tough New Yorker. People would come in and say, Lou, you're not going to charge a friend, are you? You don't charge your buddies, do you? I have to charge my friends. My enemies won't do business with me, he pointed out. I'd come home from school, I'd have to assemble a bicycle. All summer long, I'd have to put bicycles together. I resented it. I said, Dad, I've been working all day. You've been working? What have you been doing? I went to school. That's work, Dad. That's not work. You haven't worked a day in your life. I was schooled and growing up in a different kind of setting, and one day, a man walked in. He was extremely well dressed, I remember, and he had a swagger about him. And he spoke well. And I was in the alley putting bikes together. He started to talk to me. And finally, after establishing a relationship, he said, among the bikes in the bike shop, which one would you choose and why? I started to tell him about the Carlton bicycle I'd assembled 2 weeks before. It has 2 different colors of paint, chromium plated, where the wheels attach. It's made of the finest steel. It's strong and it's light. You could become a champion on that bicycle. I lusted after that bicycle. I wanted that bicycle more than anything in the world. But my folks couldn't give it to me, and I certainly couldn't afford it. And it shocked me when Wyatt Cooper bought that bike just like that. Anderson Cooper's father walked out of the bicycle shop. And my dad said, what did you tell that man? That was amazing. We were in shock. Do you know who that man is? He's one of the Vanderbilts. They're like kings and queens. At one point, they had more money than the U.S. Treasury. Shipping lines, railway lines. They give money to institutions like the Vanderbilt University, the Biltmore Estates. They have mansions everywhere. It must be nice, Dad. It must be nice. Do you think they'd adopt me? Be careful. Be careful what you wish for. There's nothing free. He was proud of me for selling the bike, but he was right in his analysis. I watched that family over the years deteriorate. Anderson Cooper said inheritance is a curse. In the papers I saw divorces, gambling, alcoholism, bankruptcy. They sold off their properties. Everything that Cornelius Vanderbilt had built, they were losing rapidly. It was all going down the toilet. Drug addiction, insanity, and suicide. Carter Vanderbilt threw himself on that 14th-story window because there was nothing to push him back. in terms of obstacles, in terms of sweat, in terms of a purpose in life that gives you an appreciation for the things that you have. There's nothing wrong with having things, but there's a price you pay. There is nothing free. And the price for a great life includes some values and some hard work along the way.